there. So in this video, I am going to walk you through how to roll over in bed and get in bed with less pelvic pain. So often I hear from people that it is really uncomfortable. They wake up in the middle of the night with like shooting pelvic pain because they have rolled over. Either that or they're laying in bed with their legs straight, and even lifting one leg to cross it over causes them a lot of pelvic pain. Similarly with lifting a leg to get in bed, lifting and turning. So I'm going to kind of walk you through those a little bit. Now, as you can see, my bed is really low to the ground. It's on the ground. We do not have a bed frame. So for me, getting in bed is fairly easy. But if you have a higher bed where you have to say like lift and turn your leg to get into your bed, a really great way to kind of offset if you're experiencing pelvic pain during that, to kind of navigate through that, is to actually turn to face your bed. Use your hands to support you, and of course your hands will be higher, and then kind of crawl into bed that way. And then once you get in bed, you can kind of drop your hip down and roll onto your back. And you can keep your feet together. If it feels okay to kind of slide that foot under, then go ahead and try that. But if your bed is kind of at a height where you can just sit down, but then this motion is irritating your pelvic pain, you can lie down on your side, lift both feet into the bed, and then come up like this. So say we're in the bed, if you have a TV in your room and you're kind of watching TV, or you're laying there, you're reading a book, and you're wanting to cross one leg over the other. Now, actually, I have a slight bit of pelvic pain here in my third pregnancy, and that causes a little bit of discomfort. Not like sharp shooting pelvic pain, but I had a client reach out to me the other day about this as well, and one thing I suggested she do, and here I'll move so you can see my feet, is actually slide her leg up and over. And continue having that support under her foot and around her leg as she did that, and that really helped her, and that helps me as well. So that is one strategy for if you're lifting a leg in bed. Now let's talk about rolling over. I'm going to do a slight camera adjust so you can actually see the angle, so you can see all of the rolly goodness. All right, so say you're in bed, you're laying on this side, it's getting uncomfortable, and you want to roll to the other side. And even like lifting, and this happens to me sometimes, definitely. Like I said, I've got a little pelvic pain in coming up on what's my third trimester this pregnancy. And so even pushing my leg under can be a little bit just uncomfortable sometimes. So here's a really good strategy that you can use, is you can put your top foot on the bed, and then kind of lift your leg that way, and let your leg fall to the other side while rolling the other to be your back foot. And then you're kind of just going to follow that flow with your upper body. So I'll show you rolling the other way. So foot comes back. It's going to pull you over onto that other side. This leg is going to roll to be foot down on that side, and then you're going to roll with it. So you're really not pushing off through your feet. You're kind of using your elbows and getting a little log roll with it. So often pushing off with those feet to move in bed can flare up the adductors, which can also flare up the pelvic pain. So those are a couple of ways that you can get into bed, that you can roll over, that you can kind of move through those strategies that may be causing pain